Hello guys, and welcome to part 3 of how to create a website. My name is Amir and I'm from 5 Polar. I started my agency 2 years ago and now I'm here to deliver the information I learned and hopefully that you're gonna learn something from it. So what we're gonna do today? In today's video, we're gonna create an inner page about us. We're also gonna create the contact. We're gonna create 404 and we're gonna create the blog page and also an inner page inside the blog. That means we are basically gonna finish most of the website except one page that I'm leaving for another day in another tutorial that is gonna be long. So before we dive in, I'm gonna show you how the inner page look like in a video. So it's look like this. And also we're gonna learn where we can get icons, how to use Lottie file that you can take your advantage if you want to build websites for people or for yourself. So let's dive in. And before we start the inner pages, let's go to plugins and add a new plugin and let's search for clone. Now, why do we need this clone? Because this clone gonna help us do the other pages faster. Once we have the inner page and we are happy with it, we can just duplicate it. So let's go and have ourselves download something that has a lot of activation. So 2 million active installation. That means this is a really good plugin over here. Let's download duplicate. Amazing. Let's go and activate it. Great. So now we installed duplicate page. Now we can duplicate pages. How do we do that? Let's go to pages and we're gonna have the option right now to have duplicate this. So before we're gonna do the duplicate, there is one last thing that we're gonna do before getting into the inner page. We're gonna create a special header and a special footer for the inner pages. Now, I created those videos when I didn't have a voice, so I'm apologizing right now for talking very quiet while doing that, but after we finish with the header and footer, we're gonna continue to the inner page. So let's dive in. Okay, so we are in an inner page of the theme builder. Let's go and create a new header. Now this header gonna be header transparent. We're gonna copy the first header we had, and now we're gonna paste it on the new header. Now what we need is a new logo. Because we didn't do it at the first time, we're gonna get ourselves a transparent logo. The thing is, usually it's better to be prepared with two kind of logos. One with the regular colors and one with white and negative colors. So right now you can see me doing the changing. And now I'm gonna change it in the Elementor editor to the new one. And here we go. Now we have the header fixed to be. Now we're gonna add a condition and we're gonna make this entire side and the other one just gonna be in the front page. That way the whole site gonna be consistent with the header that we just did right now. And now we're changing the header, the first one, to be only on the front page. Amazing. Now we're going again to the theme builder and we're gonna do the same thing to the footer. So we open two pages, one the regular footer and now the new footer. We're gonna call it footer blue, or you give it the name that you want. And we're doing the same process. We're just copying it from the other one and paste it on the new one. That way we keep the same and we're staying consistent. Sometimes you just need to paste it on another thing. And again, we're just changing the colors to be negative from what it was. Do the same process to everything. Just follow those steps. It's really easy. So this is the settings again. We're just gonna change the settings. And that's amazing. Now those two are configured and we're gonna be back to creating the inner page. Only in the front page, and that's it. So let's go and add a new page and let's call it About. Let's go and hit publish and add it with Elementor. All right, let's go and hide title. So let's go and create the banner over here. Let's go have ourselves something around 8 and 8, and let's duplicate that 3 times. Let's add a sample text here and let's say about us. Style, make it 40. Now we want to add inner section in here and put 2 bottoms. Let's get this one around 20 and this one around 20. The layout 120, and we want to change it to white, and let's change the style to be. There is a lot of like third parties that provides you videos and images. You can just find it in Google. There is one thing that I like called Unsplash. That's really good one for pictures, and to be honest, they have really good quality of stuff that you can use for free. And if you're a beginner, then that's a good option. And if you're not a beginner and you want to go and just have yourself like a really heavy machinery, as I say, and you'll get tons of stock footage like video blogs, again, so many out there. We can go and upload media to here on media, and once we upload it here, we can have ourselves the video. So this is the video, this is how it was, my god, and to the page, and click on the section here and go to video and upload it. So this is the video. Now I want it to be blend well with everything that we have here. Again, why I chose this video, because it has like the same vibe of the company. It just feels like it's one unit. So let's go to background overlay. Let's go to classic and choose the blue that we have. Now we want it to be blend very well. So let's go and have the opacity go really high. So now it feels like it's one with the header. Now there's 2 options that we can do here. We can go and make this header transparent, and that way this video will continue also on here, but I made it that way. So let's continue. Now I added 2 bottoms on here. So let's go and add a bottom, and let's go here, and let's go paste this one here. And this bottom's gonna be the download bottom. Again, I'm gonna give the padding that we used already with everything. So it's 15, 40, 15. And let's give the same properties to this bottom right here. Let's move it here. And typography is 15, and text gonna be that. And this one is actually gonna be with no color and just a border with 2, and let's give it a white. Yeah, that looks amazing. And where is the text? The text color should be white. Download now. And I added an icon of window. That's what I did from here, and I did it after, and that's it for this one. Now let's copy and paste this style on here. Change the icon to Apple. Again, after, and let's go download now and make this bottom pops out. So we're gonna use this one. We're not gonna use, so again I changed. Now let's give it a little bit more. Again, let's look at that. This looks amazing. So let's give this around 12 and 12. Again, use percentage and not other thing else, because we want to stay responsive as possible, and those the parameters are makes the everything. Now instead of this boring layout, let's just make it round. Let's click here on the section and let's go to shape divider. Here we can use top or bottom. Let's choose bottom, and I choose crave. Now this is not the right way how we want it. We want it to be inverted. So we have a bottom to invert it. Let's choose some of the right parameters, like height of, I don't like it to be too much, so let's make it very subtle. Let's go with 60 and width of 100. So we're getting the round shape. That looks amazing. All right, cool. So let's go and see, and that's amazing. Let's go and add the second section. Now, second section, we're gonna make it dual. with one here and one here. Again, it's gonna contain an image here and an image here. Now, usually I use the percentage, but in that case, I'm gonna use the pixels just because. So this tutorial I'm just use the pixel, but again, remember to use only percentage to be responsive as possible. Here I'm going to introduce you some new features that I didn't show you in the last videos. Now in Elementor we can use animation in a very easy way. The thing is, it's called Lottie file. We can just choose from a library that has a lot of animations actually for free, and we can just download it, edit it according to what we need, and then use it. So if you're not familiar with Lottie files, so here I'm going to show you what I use. I use this one and I'll show you how I use it in a second, but let's go to the website and I'll show you how does it work. So basically in their website you can find a lot of things that is free. So let's go to discover and search for free animations. So here you can find a lot of options. Let's try to find something delightful like this star, this cute star. Let's go and edit this layer color. And now we can change the colors of this starry over here. We can choose red and just click update on here. And then we're gonna have according to what we need. So this is very useful. And those Lottie files adds a lot into any design nowadays. It's like a must in 2022. Of course, it's gonna be like a must in any other point in era. So let's go back to our web. So we are here back and we're gonna use the Lottie file in a smart way. So first of all, let's drag an image on here. Let's drag a title and let's drag a text editor. And now I want to fill this text with much more than this right here. So I'm gonna show you a website that I use. It's have a lorem ipsum gibberish stuff that we can use in order to fill up the blank in our design. So let's go and paste it on here. Let's change the style of this font to EM and use 1.8. I know I used 1.4, but I changed it with this design to 1.8 because this feels much better. And let's have going to the advanced and use 40 on the bottom. Usually 40 works the best. And here let's choose an image. I chose this science over here, image to full. Let's go and have it on max and I use around 85. And let's give it a title. So we just figured the science behind being stuck. Now again, I have some misspells, writing misspells, but thank God we have Grammarly. We just figured this is not how you call it's formula. Call it formula. Formula. Amazing. We just figured the formula behind the loop. Okay, again, because I see a science here and we just want to make it a techie sciencey app. Okay, and now let's go and use a Lottie file. So here we're gonna drag it on here, and this is the Lottie file. And we can use a JSON file. Again, I showed you how to download the file, so you can just get it from the website that I showed you. So let's go and use the pattern that I use here. Let's go to style and have it on something like that. And let's go to advanced mode. And now in this one, basically, as you can see, we want it to be back on here, right? We don't want it to be on the front. So we're gonna do a couple of things. Again, we're going to advanced and we're gonna use a z-index of 0. Z-index is basically the dimension that we have in any website. So now this is behind everything. For example, if this is gonna be 1, this is gonna be behind it. If this is gonna be 2, this is gonna be on top of it. It's not like super crazy stuff to understand, just like understand the dimension, right? So let's go to here and go to positioning and use a full width and absolute thing. Now you see it's right behind it, but there's one thing missing, that we don't see the loop going on. Go to navigator and choose the Lottie file. Again, if you cannot just choose whatever you're looking for, you can use always the navigator. So right click and navigator. Let's go to the Lottie file and change the settings to be loop and play with the speed little, so it can be very tight. Let's play with the padding on here inside this box to have something around 70, just to make it a little bit as it should be. And let's change the layout to be in the middle, so everything is gonna be in the middle and aligned. Amazing. So let's look at our section. Now this is looking great. We can use the same section, just duplicate it and have it transformed. Let's change again the parameters from being 70 here to 70 here. And now we're gonna use just a Lottie file on here. So I'm gonna go here and search for Lottie, drag it, and let's upload. And I use this phone and I just change it according to be fitting our needs. So let's go have ourselves max width of 100, and just to make it fit the box pretty well, let's see that it's fit with this right here. And this is look really nice. Our app just gonna help you out. Alright, so it's not the best copy I ever had, but this is something. Now, we have our first initial thing. Now, I want to tell you something about how I build and approach those things. Usually, I play with this to keep it interesting. So I want to have like any scroll to have something that is gonna be like a story. We don't want it to be just like, right, image here, text here, image here, text here. Yeah, this is just works fine just to get it started with, but this is boring. So try to make something out of it. So let's go and make the other section. Now we have this and this. I want to use some cool icons. Now, where do I find icons? And I find them for free. We can find icons in many sites. We can download packs and just use it. You can just use the icons that we have provided in Elementor. But usually, if you want to make a unique design, you want to use costume icons. Once you go, just try to make an asset folder that you gather all your icons, and eventually you will grow up with a good like folder that has a lot of things. So I'm thinking next step gonna be like I did 2 stuff over here. Let's make now 3 on the go. So let's duplicate this section, and now I want it to be around 60 like that. Let's go and drag ourselves image box. And why image box? Because I got my icons PNG, but this is a mistake. So you should always use SVG. The reason is because it's getting the vector, and then it has like unlimited amount. Again, you can change the colors if you use the SVG. You can resize it and it's gonna stay in the right proportion. But in that case, I used PNG. So I know this is like a designing mistake, but we're not gonna make this website the best right now. We just wanna have the main purpose of like how to create it done. So I got rid of this and just choose an image. And I got my icons from, I'm gonna show you the website, flaticon.com. Here you can find so many icons. Again, some are free, some are not. It depends on you what you do. So it's better that you go and do it before you start the website. This is what I use. So let's go back to our side, and now let's go and make this position right here. Let's have a heading. Now this time, because we're gonna make like 3 cards, let's make this 30. So not 30, we can do 28. Again, let's have ourselves some text editor. So let's copy the text we have on here. That's maybe too much, so let's get rid of it. Something like that. Alright, so now let's go to style, border, give it a solid width of 1 and around that, and that should be fine. And 25 padding, that's cool. Let's get some 20 in here, 20 in here, and then just copy that 3 times. And now let's change. Alright, so now we are having this thing right here, and this look pretty amazing. Let's have a call to action section. Let's add this and this, and again I'm gonna use some Lottie file. Let's have a Lottie file, and in that case I'll use this right here. Okay, let's go to style and change the color of all this section. Drag heading, and let's say let's change the font to 20 or 28, and let's change the layout of all of this to around 800 and add a bottom. the center, give it a color, let's call it download now. Choose something from here, that's cool, and make it after, that's perfect. All right, now I want to use a slide. Again, this is the micro thing that make it a little bit more than others. It just give it some guardian and change slightly the color just to have it like something shiny, you know. This is the thing that make the design pretty unique, because otherwise it's just like any other design. Now we want to give it also here, give it more. Let's have a shape divider again on the bottom. And now we can use something else. So let's go and see what works. Waves works amazing. This one works also really good. This also works pretty amazing. Book, now mountains, maybe wave. Wave can work pretty cool. So let's give here some more on the bottom, and here less, something like that. This look pretty neat. And let's go add frequency crashed action. Again, usually in About Us, we have a section about the company, the team, maybe call to action, maybe something else. But in that particular case, we want to have something really company-ish, let's say it like that, but we don't want to go too crazy. In that case, I will use this one right here. And I really like how it is, but I will make let's have it 60. Let's get rid of the left. We can keep 20 on the right. What do you say? Let's have 10. And let's make this one. Let's change it to free. Let's see. Questions. Okay. And make this 1.8. And right here, we're gonna choose this color, make it maybe 6. Alright, and the icon, let's change it to that and that. Now this is look great here. Let's get rid of the left. That's will work fine. And we have this. Let's go and just see is really some more padding in here. We can use just in this purpose. And yes, this is great. Okay, amazing. So I think as for now, I'm really happy with the results of this page right here. And we can do some animations again to get the things going the right as we wanted. But I'm gonna leave the animations for another video. Let's do just small part of the animation for, let's say, for this one. So let's go to motion effects and let's fade it up. Let's have motion effect fade it up 200 again. So we're trying to stay consistent with the animation also, and also with the text and logo. Like that way, when we stay consistent, everything seems like one big thing and it doesn't feel like something that is not part of the website. So let's go and have fading up. You know what, let's have this one 200. This is regular. And what about this one right here? Okay, amazing. So let's go and click update. We need to change the thing right here. Let's do it the same here. And we didn't stay consistent on this one, so let's change it back to what it was. So now it feels more like what we asked. Here in the content we have fine. Okay, let's go and hit update and let's go and preview changes. All right, so this is the result of the inner page. Now we can assign this page to our menu. So let's go here to dashboard and let's go to appearance menus and let's have, it doesn't matter, this is the same thing. So let's go edit to menu and get rid of the old one. Amazing. and save menu. Now we're gonna create another page just so you understand how it works with the duplicate. Now we have this, right? And we just wanna use the same template. Let's duplicate this one right here. And now we have a draft. Let's say this is gonna be contact, right? So let's have it the same name. Let's hit update and now edit this one with Elementor. And now instead of about us, we're gonna write contact, and instead of having those things right here, we can leave those two, and let's have ourselves a contact us page, and let's make a form. So with the form and change this. Maybe we can keep it actually that. So let's say 20. That should work out. Let's go to contact and leave the label. Let's add some more things. Make the bottom how it should be. And let's go to the field and give it only one width on the bottom. To change the border. Yeah, something like that. That's cool. Contact us. So let's say this is gonna be company. This is gonna be something else. All right, so we can leave it that way, and this is good to go. Now we can play around with the field a bit, but not supposed to be too much. Again, keep those things very subtle, very straight to the point. It's not need to be something out of the ordinary. Again, it's just a contact us page. So we change it, and now we have also a contact us page inside the page. I just did it so you get the idea like how easy now to build the whole website. Now the thing is, we didn't go into responsive mode, and it's because we don't want to waste too much time, but we need to do every changes also in tablet and mobile, so don't forget that if you are making your own website. Let's exit the dashboard and let's go again to appearance, menus, and let's assign the contact. Let's get rid of this one, and amazing. Now there is more stuff that we need to do in order to finish our website. Next thing we're gonna do is creating 404. Now when you create 404, it's really good for the SEO. It's really important. So let's go and make one. We should find the theme builder. Okay, and now let's switch to tablet view. Let's go to arrow 404. Let's call it 404, and we can use something from the stuff already here. Let's use this one, and let's get rid of that, have it that way, and that, something around here, and let's get rid of that. We can put the video that we have already, maybe, or we can play around and just make something funny with this page. Let's use the Lottie file at the end. Let's go here and let's search for 404. Now that's very funny. I'll take this one, and let's go and download this one. Let's get back to our page, and let's also have a Lottie of a dinosaur and upload it, and this is very cool. Bless me. All right, so now we have in 404. Let's hit publish, add a condition, and choose it 404 page. Great, we are 80% done in our website. Now the last thing that we need to do is create the blog, and that's it basically. So let's see and go to pages. Now we're gonna create some fake posts so we can have something that you start with. Let's have ourselves fix the category, and let's quick edit this one to newsletter or news. I really hate when it always says uncategorized. Okay, so we have news. Let's go to posts and let's ourselves get some. Let's create some posts. Usually when I create posts, it's something around like that. This is my default post layout. Let's say it like that. So right now, let's find some audio stuff related, and it's gonna work out for us. Now let's go and download this one. Let's have another list like this, and another thing like that. Okay, pretty sick. So now let's have add new and call it just posts 1 and have ourselves all the feature image ready. Let's say this is gonna be, and we need some something that's gonna be here. So let's go to our lower ipsums and copy that, and that's is fine. Let's hit publish. Let's see all our posts. Let's get rid of that. Let's duplicate this time and another time. Let's edit this post, call it post 2. So let's use this image at this time. Hit publish, all posts, and let's edit this one and this picture right here. Hit publish, and amazing, now we have 3 posts, so we can see something in our website. Now let's go to pages and let's duplicate the contact and let's change it to blog and have a slug of blog. Click update and now edit with Elementor. Let's call it blog. Now let's get rid of this and this and this and this. Now we can do many things at our blog posts, but let's say we want it to be, that's how you call article, right? I hope so. If not, I'm sorry. So now let's go and find posts. And as you can see, now we have posts. Now this doesn't look very nice, so we need to change it a little bit. Let's go and we can use 1 column, we can use 2 columns. For this purpose, let's say we're gonna have something like that. No, this will work out best. And let's have ourselves heading on here. And in that case, you know what? Let's have, give it some top, no, bottom, amazing. And here we can find ourselves good balance. Let's say 1. Yeah, why not? Image width, that's fine. Do we want this one? And comments, we don't need this. Read more instead of this. Let's have it like this. Open in a new window. And just posts, that's fine. We can have stagnation, so not at this time. So box, let's have our box rounded. We don't want it to be too rounded, we want it to be 20. Let's give a box shadow to this whole thing. Let's get rid of this ugly box shadow. And let's make this whole thing right here very unpleasant. Right here, and make this box shadow even more. So now we have something that indicates when we are on something like that. Let's have a border really subtle. And what is this? Oh, this is for the image itself, so we can leave. I like it when it's very airy. So let's give it around 28 and no, 20, that's fine for me. Let's give it a space. Now it's starting to look pretty sick, as you can see, and I really like it. Now read more, I want it to be that. And what else can we do in here to make it look beautiful? Oh, this is the border width, so let's give it the border again. Again, everything very subtle, not too much, so it feels warm and new. Let's give this one 5. And this is really about it. Yeah. And once it has like a lot of posts, then this is really makes sense. So let's go hit publish. And now we have a blog. But if we go to each blog, let's go and see it for ourselves, let's say, and we wanna open and read something, then it's gonna look like this. So we need to get ourselves also a design for each blog that we have on here. So let's go and hit on the WordPress cog on here. Let's go to theme builder. Again, switch to table view and let's go to single posts. Let's add a single, call it single, create a template. All right, so now we get some pre-designed stuff that we can use in here. We can start from scratch or take something that's already been designed and just change it according to what we have. So what do we fancy on here and what has kind of the same design language as we're looking for? Again, when I'm looking on those things, I'm more looking like where everything is positioned and what I can do with this, because otherwise it's not something that's gonna give us any sense. So at this time, let's try to use this one and see what's happened. Now, this right here is really nice. It gives me an idea. Let's just make it that it's gonna fit our design. Let's get rid of that. And let's edit this shape divider bottom and make it a curve, make it invert, make it fit the design that we already done. Okay, now I'm not sure I want the picture in here, but it's really cool. But at this time, I'm not really into this. So share this post, change it to our values. And now when we start to change all the things, it starts to make sense. Now, when we started, it didn't make sense. That way, we're gonna get what we need. Now, I want to change the position of share this post. So this section right here is pretty cool. Again, I don't need most of the stuff that they have done. And this is like a real good practice. Also, like, I don't just build all the time by myself. I just go and change the templates I'm getting. Yeah, so just to show you that you don't have to build everything straight up all the time. Alright, and let's change this one. Again, not changing too much, we're just changing what we need. Alright, arrow, make it ours, or to explore. And they did already a good job. That's kind of remind of what we did on the cards back there, but we don't want it to be that. So because I'm already done this million times, that's where I'm going really fast on these things. Sometimes it can save a lot of time where I'm building something from the ground zero, and sometimes it's just awful because it doesn't fit. So if it doesn't fit the design at all, then this is a problem that's gonna cause a lot of problem. That's my Okay, and now, as you can see, we just made it our own from really nothing. Just change it to this is fine, and here we need to change the arrow size is fine, maybe this one right here. Again, I will move the position. Now, this is the thing with those things. Really, it's matter, just like you should play around and not just like make it, that's it. Just play around, make it feel comfortable to you, so you will know how to do it. And share this one. All right, so let's get the sharing after. I like when you can share it before and not just like right here. Let's try to see how it looks on 28. It's too rubbish, but let's keep it. Alright, the thing on here. So 12 and 12. Again, we want to keep everything precise, so let's get rid of this and let's have ourselves 12 here, 12 here. No, 12 and 12. So that way every banner has the same things. All right, amazing. So something still feel off in here. This right here can go. The meta should be this. All right, separated, that's fine. All right. All right. So this is like to get everything done. Now it feels more nature, and we need to give it a little bit padding on here on the top, bottom. So bottom, let's have, no. All right, let's say, yeah, that's enough. hit publish, add a condition and make it in posts, and that's it. So when we have, let's go and assign our blog to the menu. And let's get rid of that and add blog. And here, save menu. Let's go to pages and let's go hit view. And now let's go to one of our blogs. And here we go. Now we have also a blog inside of our website. Wow, we got to do a lot of things today. So we finish with the inner pages. We did a blog, we did the 404. Basically, the only page that we didn't do is tutorials. And this is gonna be for another day when we're gonna add maybe more complicated stuff in the website. I'm not sure what it's gonna be yet, but I'll think about it. But here you go, just like you saw how easy it is to get your website going. Just really pure fun, like literally see how beautiful it looked like, and it's take us like literally nothing. So let's go back to WordPress. And now, okay guys, so I hope this tutorial was as clear as I could. And again, I'm trying to make in every tutorial show you how it works for me, because in the overall you want to make something that has a flow and it feels like one unit. So back then when you just need to code all the things, it was really hard to stay in harmony with everything. That way most of the website used to look not good, and nowadays you can finish a whole website in one day. This is crazy. So I hope that you enjoyed the video, you learned something, you got something new. If so, tell me in the comments below. I'm gonna leave in the comments all the templates I used here, so you can use it in your project if you want. You can help me out by subscribing to my channel down here. And that's it guys. I hope we'll see you on the next tutorial, and yeah, that's it. So have a great day. I was Pleban from 5 Polar. Bye bye.